What makes a good scan?
What is a selection?
What are layers?
What is resolution?
What is a JPEG?
What is TIFF?
What is RGB?
How do I crop a picture?
What is a zoom tool?
What is a clone stamp?
What are levels?
My name is Eric Basir, and I have produced this unique photo restoration and retouching foundations video course to answer all these questions and more. In my classes and workshops, I have taught hundreds how to preserve and restore their personal photographic collections with Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Photoshop Elements. Now you can have me as your personal instructor in this 10-lesson course. After studying the videos and easy-to-read workbook, you'll finish with a firm foundation of how to use Adobe Photoshop or any other photo editing program confidently and correctly. Welcome to another great edition of Ask the Retoucher. I'm your host, Eric Basir, and I am at your service. I am here. Right now, our schedule is pretty much 9 p.m. Eastern, and we try to keep our chat room open. Seems that it may not necessarily be working correctly, so I will check out my backup system here, because I know if you want to talk with me about your Photoshop questions, I want to hear from you live. I definitely don't want us to miss any concerns that you might have. So I have my chat room open here, and you're now plugged in directly to me live, and we'd like to talk about working on pictures. You know, every photo needs color correction. Every photo needs some kind of work. And sometimes when we are using our digital cameras, we forget that with all the automatic features, we may not have, we won't have the perfect exposure at all times. So I want you to understand that no matter how automatic the camera is, you have to do something. But the question is, what to do? What would I do with the picture that I'm working on? And this is why I'm here, and this is why you should always have a teacher when it comes to something new like this. And you know, everybody's got a little experience with saying, you know, oh, I have some photography experience. I know how to take pictures. I entered a contest and I did this and I did that. But there's always something new you can learn. And just because it's digital, just because it's seems easy, doesn't mean that it is. So I hope to not discourage you, but rather encourage you to go into a learning process of how to work on pictures. There are many ways to do it. However, the best way is an efficient way. A way that you can gauge your progress, and you don't have to frustrate yourself with, gee, I should have done that first, or I should have done that second. And when you do get used to a process and you get a process that works, you feel a lot more confident, you learn something new, and you're making progress. And that's why I encourage you to get a good teacher. And of course, I'm available as a teacher. And we have an entire course on video that is tried and true, tested in real classroom environments for many years. And of course, you have access to me here as well. So let's not talk too much. However, there was something I did want to talk about briefly, and that is the world of photo restoration. And I distinguish photo restoration, from photo retouching, because we have different approaches. And usually in this show, we deal with photo restoration. And I wanted to change up a little bit. And kind of show you the approach. Now, if you watch the previous show or any of the other shows, you see working on old pictures. So let's try something a little different this week. And we're going to get some great samples for you on screen. And I just have to go to the appropriate folder on my computer on the other screen. Or is it that way? I think it would be that way, right? Yeah, my other screen's over there. So that's where I'm going to get these pictures. Now, these pictures in particular